Hello guys, and welcome to my next weekly Q&A video. I got 5 questions today, so we got a good turnout, and they're all relatively good questions as well. So I'm going to quite enjoy doing these. I am not playing on the block art server this time, working on my old house. It's my own creative world, and there's a reason for that, but I'm not going to go into it. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So hopefully you enjoy seeing me start off with something fresh. No idea what I'm going to build, but it's going to be sped up a lot. And yeah, if it winds up still being too long of a recording, I'll just throw some royalty-free music so you guys can see me build for a little bit. But, yep, anyway, yeah, quick updates before the questions start. My 10k view special, I think it is, or the 200 video special, I can't remember which one I made it, but the Gmod one. What's going to happen with that is I've already recorded a lot of it, and I might record some more, but what I'm going to do is, because I don't want to upload a 4-hour long video, I'm going to break them down into 8 to 12 or 13 minute parts and then upload them all on the same day. So you're going to get a barrage of uploads from me. So I am warning you right now, beware, your subscription feed will probably be barraged, because I've got at least 20 videos ready, 5 of which have been rendered out. Yeah, and it's like 50 total gigs of footage in between audio and video, so yeah, it's a lot, and I might even do some more, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. My nether run, again, just waiting for OBS to be a little bit less of a dick, and my Pokemon giveaway, I want to wait until I have the ability to make these Pokemon shiny, because there's some pretty good ones I can give away. But without further ado, enjoy me playing Minecraft. Whatever ambient music I decide to throw behind this, I might just do the same ones from last time. And I'll start answering the questions in the order which I put them in. Alright, we got the first one from MW Games. See, I didn't call you Modern Warfare Games this time, I remembered. And he asked, what was the first bit of tech I really got into? Tech is a bit of a broad term. It could be game systems, it could be phones, it could be computer building, and all that fun stuff. But I'd say the first bit of tech I got into, like actually figuring out like specs and stuff, would probably be the GameCube, honestly, because it was the first game system I was truly avid about, and it got me into gaming a much bigger deal because of Paper Mario: 1000 Year Door. I got really into game design and the aspects of the systems and stuff, and got me looking into what makes computers run, so I'd say the first bit of tech I got into was probably the GameCube. Otherwise, if tech means like hardware, it would probably be my Dazzle capture card, which was just a disaster. Never use a Dazzle. It's almost impossible to get good HD quality with a Dazzle. Fair warning. Alright, next question. We got Bisharp2Queen4. He's a PokeTuber. You should go check out his channel, by the way. Just Bisharp the Pokemon, the number 2, Queen, and the number 4. So go check out his channel right now. He's hilarious, and he's doing a great co-op with trainer Artie, trainer Venus for Storm Silver and Sacred Gold. It's fucking gold. You guys should check it out. And he asked, why did I join YouTube? Well, that's tough. Well, I joined YouTube for a couple of reasons. One, I love playing video games, and I love to talk, and it seemed like a great marriage of the two. Two, me talking to basically completely random strangers helps me build my social skills, which until I started YouTube were literally non-existent. I was incredibly shy and withdrawn, so doing this YouTube stuff helps me build my humor and build my social skills, which is another reason I did it. I was also inspired by the likes of Chugga Conroy, K-Kozer Yaks, and Gassy Mexican to start, because all of them have a ton of fun on their videos. I haven't watched K-Kozer in a very long time, but he was one of the first YouTubers I got into. Chugga Conroy, I've sort of been watching him. I've sort of fallen off his bandwagon because a bit too uppity and cheerful for me, but that's very good. I got into his Pokemon LPs first, so he was actually the inspiration behind me doing the bios in Pokemon Platinum, so I like to take bits and pieces from other YouTubers. And Gassy Mexican, he's just fucking hilarious. And he's also one of the biggest, which is one of the other reasons why I like to try to take inspiration from him. He's actually the reason I've been starting to do voices, actually. The Batman voice in particular I've found myself to be pretty good at. I also do a pretty good stereotypical, very racist Indian voice. Thank you very much! Like that. And I also do a very good stereotypical flamboyant, oh my god, girlfriend, that is so fabulous! But other voices I have a bit of trouble with trying to get down, so gonna try to practice my voices a little bit because they are pretty damn funny. So yeah, basically, in a nutshell, the reason I got into YouTube was to build my social skills, play games that I loved, and talk, basically. And now at 110 subscribers, or 111 yesterday, and it's been great. I love it, especially since I don't have work right now. It's a great way to kill time as well. Next we have Forgetacular, who says he usually likes playing vanilla Minecraft, but what are my favorite mods? Whew, that's a loaded question for Minecraft, since I love playing with mods. Any sort of minimap mod, I find Rheyne's minimap to be the easiest, the most compact, but Voxel is probably the better one overall for usage. Inventory tweaks, I love the middle click to sort the inventory. It's just friggin' gold. I wish that was actually in Minecraft. It also condenses your stacks for you. Minecraft really, by the way, take a look at these modders. They do great stuff. Buildcraft, Industrial Craft together, they pretty much do the same things, except with Industrial Craft you get armor to go with it and such, and more gadgets. Buildcraft is just for ease of use, but both of which are pretty easy to grasp, not hard to set up, so I love them. If friggin' Equivalent Exchange 3 would ever fully release, I would love that mod, because Equivalent Exchange 2 was my thing back when on my old channel when I was doing Minecraft. I would do Equivalent Exchange series. It was really fun. Elemental Creepers I actually like if you take the Dirt Creepers out, because those are just fucking obnoxious. And the Fire Creepers, they burn down houses. I had to make houses out of stone. It was ridiculous. Metallurgy is also a really good one. Brings you into new ores and such that you wouldn't normally find. Thaumcraft is pretty good. I haven't really dove as much into it as I probably should. Modular power suits, until they, balanced them, were amazing. Completely fucking OP. They never ran out of power. If you got the module that charges it as you ran and then increase your power, your speed, they just had to add a overheating mechanism into it to ruin its brokenness. But yeah, basically those are the mods I really like in Minecraft. I know there are more, and a lot of people swear by them, like Mistcraft and Twilight Forest and all that, but because they add additional worlds, they lag my game, and I don't have a great PC to run them, so yeah. Man, I answered quite a lot for such a simple question. Next we have Rise Attacks, who asked me who is my favorite actor or actress, and that's a bit tough, considering a lot of what I watch is animated, actually, like Family Guy, South Park, Fairy Tail, a lot of different stuff that's actually animated. I don't watch a whole lot of different series like TV and movies and stuff, but my favorite actor is probably a tie between Patrick Stewart and Neil Patrick Harris, because both of them started really young, with Patrick Stewart doing a lot of theater when he was young before he went to Star Trek and just utterly made that show and the movies. I mean, Patrick Stewart was the glue that kept that entire cast together, and oh man, he's fucking hilarious. And the fact that he also has a lead role in American Dad and has cameo appearances in Family Guy shows that he knows what humor and satire are, which is amazing. I love it. And as for Neil Patrick Harris, you just couldn't ask for a cooler guy. I mean, I mainly have only know him from How I Met Your Mother, but I've actually followed him quite a bit. He was one of the kids on the Brady Bunch, and then he sort of disappeared from TV to do theater, and then he reappeared to do Dr. Horrible's incredible sing-along, which was utter gold. If you have Netflix, check that out. Just search Dr. Horrible. It's amazing. I heard that he's actually considering doing more of it now that How I Met Your Mother is done. I haven't watched season 9 of How I Met Your Mother, though, but he's such a great actor because he can do heartfelt and anger, as well as just straight up be funny and be perverted. It's not easy to find an actor who is gay who will freely do womanizer. It's really rare, especially considering it's not who he is. He has an amazing husband and 2 kids, so that's another thing. He's incredibly proud of who he is, and he can act what he truly isn't, which is utterly incredible, which is why I think he's one of the best actors out there, actually. And the last question is from the letter Z, who asked me a very, very loaded question. What is the meaning of life? Now, there's a few joke answers I can come into here, including the classic get bitches make money, and some other stuff like bacon for life, but he wants a serious answer, and that's kind of a tough one considering I'm only 23, If I was older, like in my 40s, I'd be able to tell you the meaning of life a little bit easier, but when you think about the meaning of life, it's kind of a tough thing to discuss, especially for someone who's younger like me, because you don't have the experience to properly tell someone what the true meaning of life is. If you look at it from a scientific standpoint, the only true meaning that human beings have is to reproduce and continue their species. So that's the meaning of life from an utterly scientific standpoint. It is truly make money, get bitches, reproduce, make kids, make your kids get money and bitches, basically. That's what the meaning of life for humans is, from a scientific standpoint. But if you look at it from a moral or ethical or social standpoint, your meaning of life could very much differ. Like, your meaning of life could be something utterly different, like informing people of your religion. That could be your meaning in life. For example, the meaning of life to the Pope would be to govern Christianity and Catholicism as well as possible. The meaning of life for a pastor could be very well preaching whatever religion that they acclaim faith to. But meanwhile, you also have other people whose meaning of life is literally success. And success in terms of money, in terms of accomplishments, awards, that could be their meaning of life. The meaning of life is something that is very tough to put into words, especially considering there's so many broad meanings about it. Like, for example, the meaning of life to someone like Cat Williams would probably be to make as many people laugh as possible with his stupidity and his jokes. That would be his meaning of life, to brighten other people with his humor. But when I think about the meaning of life for me is to try to brighten the lives of everyone I touch. I think that's my meaning of life, personally. Whether it's through humor, through enlightenment, through helping someone, or any other way, I try to brighten everyone around me if I can. That's like the meaning of life for me. If you can make other human beings happy, then they can make other human beings happy, which would hopefully cause a snowball effect, causing humans as a general species to be a bit happier. I try to, with the people around me, be funny. I try to be informative. I try to open their minds. I try to broaden their opinions and their views. Anything I can to brighten and enlighten the people around me. That's my meaning of life. I try to touch everyone around me in a positive fashion for the benefit of everyone around me. That is my meaning of life. Holy crap, I got deep there for a second. I need to make some sex jokes fast, otherwise I'm just... No! I don't like being this deep. Oh my god. But anyway, that ends the questions for this Q&A. Remember, if you have any questions for me, leave as many in the comments below as you want. Multiple questions per people, as per usual. If you liked my answers or like the fact that I do these, please hit that like button for me. Let's try to get to 5. I mean, I got 5 questions, so let's try to get 5 likes. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Enjoy my Minecraft for as long as it will continue, if it does continue. And I hope you tune in next week for my next Q&A. Or on Saturday for Skate 3, or throughout the entire week for Pokemon, or 3 days a week for Valkyria Chronicles or Grandia, and the next week 2 days a week for those. And then maybe on Friday I'll make top lists a thing, because that was quite fun to do. Anyway, one more time, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, take care.